Ooh. Hello and welcome to Wednesday Night Onlyfigs. I am your host, Mr. Montoyfair, and I am joined by the founder of the Neca Illuminati, the YouTube wife, the layer of shipments, the procrastinator pre-orders, the Mrs. Montoyfair, Jarmar _games. What are you laughing about?
I was not paying attention and I did not see the countdown. So literally was caught off guard.
Oh, I thought maybe you had something inappropriate out or something. I was very confused.
No.
Like,
I
didn't see you have like anything in your hand, so I assumed you were fine.
I was just reading the and then I heard it and I actually kind of like jumped myself. So
yeah. Here we are. Weekly purchases. As you can see, Nate is not here. And yes, why haven't we seen Nate and Jarmar in the same place? They are actually the same person. Nate's probably gonna get canceled though, because the thing he has to do to become Jarmar is real messed up when you think about it. God. So yeah, how are you doing this week, Jarmar?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I was gonna actually make the joke that and I don't know if you guys noticed, but we haven't been in the same place, so I don't know. Are we the same person?
And if you are, God, Nate's in trouble.
No, it's just these new like TikTok filters or something. So
okay, that's still not great.
A little bit.
I feel like if TikTok gave a filter, they're like, you could be a different race. I feel like that's gonna be real questionable in a lot of ways.
Actually, I'm more surprised that that's not a thing.
I am, simply because I feel like someone in marketing somewhere is smart to be like, that's not a good idea.
We're talking about TikTok.
And
the viral video right now is cooking chicken and NyQuil. So I don't think Yes, there is a
Well, first off, TikTok doesn't determine the trends.
I understand that, which is why I would highly understand if there was, or why I'm highly surprised that there's not because you can make your own filter. Am I wrong?
I
don't know how TikTok works. Okay, but I feel like you can make your own filters. I will fact check that one there.
Yeah, fact check. I didn't know you can make your own filters. I mean, I'm surprised Snapchat doesn't have that filter because they don't give a fuck.
Okay, yeah, Snapchat as well.
I could see Snapchat doing it. TikTok seems a little bit smarter because they're marketable, where Snapchat is not. Mulhorb says happy birthday, by the way.
Oh, well, thank you. It actually wasn't my birthday. I lied, but it got me off the show. So.
Oh my God, we finally start making money, and these guys are finding reasons to not be on the show now. Like, here soon it's just gonna be me every week by myself talking to a fucking broom to keep you guys entertained.
Figured out, don't be upset that you haven't figured out how to creatively get off of the show.
Well, I mean, if I was off the show, it probably wouldn't get made because like every time I'm like, hey guys, I'm gonna be out of time. Is there any chance you guys would do it by yourselves? It sounds like I'm asking the kids if I can take them to the grocery store. It's like, oh, Mom, do we have to? Like, Jesus Christ.
We blessed everyone with an episode of just me and him before. And
that was the news, though. It wasn't this podcast.
I'm just saying, it wasn't the most highly watched show.
Actually, I think it did pretty well.
I know.
I don't know about the stream, because I don't think you guys did the weekly purchases at that point.
Do weekly purchases. But yeah, people would constantly keep hitting me up and saying, why are we doing the show with Michael? It should just be me and Nate. But it's hard because we're the same person. So we would be doing the show alone. And that does
that mean that when YouTube pays us out that I have to give you one cut instead of two?
No, you give us double. That's how it works. It's
one person who pretends to be someone else doesn't get double.
No, we're one person.
Christian Bale didn't get paid to be Batman and Bruce Wayne. He got paid to be just the one.
Well, yeah, if you're giving me 100 million, sure, I don't need double of that. Like, you can I'll do 2 roles for that price. But did you freeze or
no? Okay. No, just some things in chat that are very questionable.
I have confirmed that you indeed can make a TikTok filter.
Huh.
There's software that
seems dangerous
to do that. Yeah.
But I guess technically you can make TikToks and then just upload them to TikTok. Like most of the ones we've done, I've edited in Final Cut and then upload separately. The only thing I do is I add the music through TikTok, because then that makes the algorithm push it versus if you use your own. So my buddy Rob, who is doing the wrestling stuff through WWE 2K, where like he's doing all the creative character, like a full on, like, I guess RPG style type thing, where he's gonna book it and everything, and I'm gonna be helping him do announcing and stuff. In that game, I made you and Nate as my tag team partners.
Oh yeah, you're talking about this.
And you guys
Well, that's really weird, because we're
well, well, listen, if I did that in the game, that'd be real bad. He'd come out in the entrance, and it's one of you, and the other one's the person in the ring. But he said, "Are we terminating the Talons contract? 'Cause you guys are called the Talons of Toy Fair."
Oh, that's fair. I mean, everything that happened before we fused together, that's the problem. I've gotten a lot into Dragon Ball Z. I've actually finished it, but I won't talk about it because Nate's not here, and that's only fair. But we did have like a party, and we ended up accidentally doing the fusion dance, and that's what happened. So
that's impressive. You accidentally did it, considering how much like intentional goes into it. Like, you have to touch your tips just right. You have to have your powers in sync. You have to have similar body types. Like, there's a lot that goes into
the wrong tips. We touched the wrong tips. And that's why he can't be here. And
that explains so much.
Yeah.
That sounds more like you guys are just embarrassed at the fact you touched the wrong tips than you fused.
We can't face each other no longer.
You guys are like, we can't look each other in the eye anymore.
Not that we touched the tips, it's just that we enjoyed it too much, and we both have families. It's too much. I'm sorry, Nate. I'm sure he was much.
What happens when you don't show up for the show? Also, I'm 100% clipping that as a TikTok. And a short, because shorts are now monetized. Thank you, YouTube. Chats is fucking wild right now. We've got fucking Molhorb asking asking Jake if animals dress up as different species. And he's like, they don't. They also wouldn't give a shit. And now Jake's confused that you guys touch tips. Are either oh god, docking. This got out of hand. What have we done?
There is other animals that disguise themselves as other animals. I can't think of it. But, well, maybe not animals. We'll say creatures, because I'm pretty sure there's bugs that disguise themselves as other bugs.
Don't they disguise themselves as leaves and sticks, not bugs?
Yeah, there's leaves, bugs. But
there is like some sort of spider or something that like makes itself look like something something else, isn't there?
That's what I'm thinking. I was thinking it was a spider.
Yeah, because it disguises himself as like another animal so it can eat birds or some shit. That's different. That's like a permanent thing. It's not something that they do just when they want. What do you mean it's a permanent thing?
You say permanent, but are you denying that evolution has created this animal or this?
Well, no. So we're going different directions. I'm saying that they do it as like a tactic to trick things and eating them.
Means like they're always.
He's saying they always look like they've evolved into that. I'm saying that they do it as like a predatory thing. Unless you mean like moths have eyes on their wings. No, I feel like there's some sort of giant ass spider that like does something to make itself look like a fucking rabbit or something, and then it eats other things. I don't know. Now Jamar's gonna fucking Google it and have nightmares. Welcome to modern Animal Fair, where we discuss if species can be other species for some reason. Yeah, that's different. That's from like okay, we're not gonna discuss that. We're not gonna say that on live because that might get us banned.
Well, first result, wolf spider. I mean, come on. Come on.
Jake's response is nothing is like herder. I'm a goat now. Herder, I'm a goat now. That needs to be a new thing for us. Herder, I'm a goat now. That's how we describe anything that gets the Mirage treatment. Anything that has a real fucked up face. We're just gonna pull the face up and be like, herder, I'm a goat now. Oh my god, we're not getting to that discussion, Mohor. We're not doing that. Let's get on to the actual thick of it here. That's probably for the best, honestly, at this point. So we're gonna do something different for the numbers game. Me and Jamar are gonna write down a number. We're gonna do 1 through 50, and when I say go, so not beforehand, whatever the first number that comes to the chat will be the number we go by. Sound fair?
Oh, okay.
So 1 through
Jeez.
50.
Sucks that Nate's unemployed now.
He's lost his job to the chat. That's okay. You guys can't be in the same room at the same time anyway.
That's very true. 1 through 50?
I'm assuming I did this correctly.
Jeez.
Yeah, okay. I had to make sure I put that backwards correctly. Also, shout out to Mulhorb for being the only person who was impressed that I wrote fucking Happy Birthday Jarmar backwards for the stream last week.
I feel like I guess that is actually impressive.
Right, I should fucking sat there. We're doing the numbers game. I'm like sitting there figuring out like, oh shit, how do I do this?
I can't think of a number. It's been so long. What do I do here?
You just write a number from 1 to 50. It can be decimals.
You know
it can
what
be a
I'll
whole
do?
number. As long as it's a number. If it's negative, though, you lose because that's not 1 through 50.
What's okay?
Oh man, he's out of practice, guys. It's gone for a week or two, and now suddenly he's like, oh man, how do I write numbers down?
There we go.
All right, you ready? So put it up backwards so they can't see it. All right, so we've got our stuff decided. So first number that pops up in chat, 1 through 50, is what the fuck? Why do you have math problems on the back of your board? Oh man.
I was gonna start using the back, but then I
see.
Found it more complicated.
I've got like what? I can't even make out that math. It's like 12 divided by 4. All right, we're waiting. 49.69, 69, 69, 69, 69. So, flip. Which one's yours? I can't tell.
What the fuck is that?
Did I do it? I fucked it up. That's
So
it's supposed to be 37, but I think I did it wrong.
It's a 7E.
Yeah, I did it wrong. It's a 37, but I put the 3 on the wrong side.
Mine is 19.
Okay, so
I mean, I feel like I win just because you wrote.
Listen, I have to write backwards. I get a handicap because of that. So
7E.
12 divided by 4 is just 3.
No, it was it was one of the things when we were trying to make like
decimals.
I was trying to make the number look as complicated, so I was instead of doing 3, I was writing down 12 divided by 4. But yeah, that never aired on the show.
Yeah, because I didn't. That's the first time I saw it. Just a small mirror to keep. I might have to do that. Honestly, the problem is I think I did it right. I just put them in the wrong order because that's not even 73. That's still 7E. So yeah, I did it backwards. Wait,
it would have just been E7. It's still an E.
I put the 7 backwards. That's what I did.
No,
or I put the 7 correct way. I put the 7 the correct way.
It's the 3. That's an E. That's
well, I'm gonna flip it because now you've got me convinced that I'm. But no, because that's the correct way you put a 3. You have to remember you're seeing it the wrong way. For chat, it's reversed. So it's E and the 7's backwards. So it should have been.
So the 7 is backwards then.
Yes, that's what I figured out. The 7 was backwards. So
you sure? I felt like
I don't think it is. So yeah, that's 37. So that shows up as 37 on the screen now. Yeah. So I put the 7 backwards. That's what I did. So I technically had it in the correct order. I just had the 7 flipped. So okay. So it's still backwards dyslexia. Yes, backwards dyslexia.
7E.
7E. Is that a bingo?
Oh my god.
Herder, I'm gonna go now. Oh god, this is gonna be the shortest but best episode we've ever done. I'm just saying it now. So I have one purchase this week because all my stuff is still in fucking transit. So I've got like 2 or 3 things on the way. Some things are going to the wrong address because I forgot that I didn't change my address on Entertainment Earth, and they're like, "Hey, we just charged you." And I looked, I'm like, "Ah, shit." So I have to have it re-shipped to me after the fact. But I was at Walmart and impulse brain took over. I'm a fan of AEW, and they had this Hangman Adam Page figure of him when he became champion. He's in street clothes though, which I don't have an interest in. However, this head sculpt is significantly better than any of the ones on him normally, so I bought it so I could just switch the heads at this point. Like the bodies just get thrown in a pile of bodies and left there. Because like the head sculpt, like I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. Like it's actually like it's not bad. Like there you go. Like it actually looks like a person. The other ones that they did, like now granted, his gimmick for a while was that he had an alcohol problem, but he didn't look like he had an alcohol problem. but the toys did. So the toys had like these dark rings around his eyes, like he hadn't slept in 6 days because he's been on a fucking bender or something like that. And this one actually like it has a decent likeness, and he doesn't look like he needs to go AA. So I was like, I'll buy it. Why not? Oh, and in case you're wondering, because I'm a fucking crazy person, they also had I bought another one of the CM Punks just because it was there because I have a problem. I don't know. It was there, and I'm like, oh shit, that's supposed to be hard to get. I'll buy that too because they're both Walmart exclusive, and I guess the CM
hard to get, but you found like multiple ones.
Well, so the ones I found before, they literally put the case out, and I bought the whole case for me, Jason, and Cody, and then I kept 2 for myself, 1 to open and 1 to get signed. So that one was a whole case. So that store had none after that. This Walmart randomly got another one in, and it was on the shelf next to Hangman. I'm like, oh, fuck it, I guess I'll buy that too. Here I am. So yeah, I don't know why I bought it, but maybe I'll use it to trade bait to get something else I want, because I do want to get MGF and Wardlow, so I guess he's worth enough. I could probably get them both for that. I don't know. We'll see. I have a problem. I literally just sold like $400 in stuff that was impulse bought because of your shelf representation bullshit got me. So I'm trying to do better, but it's hard, you know?
It is
because
hard.
everything I fucking buy is sit and wait. I just want to be like everyone else and go to the store and buy things. God damn it.
Yeah, I mean that has definitely changed my habits on like buying things. I'm more so just like when it's at the store, I'll buy it.
Yeah, and even then,
that's kind of where I'm at.
Like I straight up fucking I've been looking for the like I've started buying my NECA Turtle stuff from AliExpress.
Oh, AliExpress.
Since like I'm just like, well shit, if I can get it 8 months early, why not? And then I've been looking for Gargoyle's Hudson, because he's supposed to be hitting stores and can't find him anywhere because all the fucking places around here are like, we've got Goliath. Oh, and by the way, we have a Demona and 1 Brooklyn. And it's like, or no, Bronx, not Brooklyn. Brooklyn's not out yet. And I'm like, oh, well, I guess they're probably never going to fucking restock because they can't sell the ones that they over-ordered on or got super late and everyone fucking paid eBay prices for.
It's almost as if they have an ordering issue.
Who would have thought? It's not a problem until you sucked a D for it. That's a fact. I do not have a problem yet. But you know what? When that X-Men HasLab,
don't give me any ideas.
That X-Men HasLab X-Jet comes out, man, it's gonna be a fucking bukkake show because it's gonna be expensive. And I will defend that with my dying breath, just like I did this Friday. YouTube.com/ModernToyFair. Watch me put all the whiny bitches on the internet in their place about the HasLab Ghost Rider fucking crowdfund project. Because, oh, man.
Cut a promo in the middle.
I did.
Your weekly.
Let me tell you something, Mean Gene.
Oh, my God.
Take the street clothes off. See if his anatomy is correct. The street clothes are plastic. I can't take them off.
Yeah, and they're not that good quality.
Yeah, listen, this is fucking jazz or jazzwares. Like they are not doing anything like that.
Just paint.
Drunk on Punk. Yes, I am a little drunk on Punk, even though he's failed me multiple times. Bukkake show will be limited Patreon. No, it will be instead of only figs, it'll be only fans. Is where that
we
that
wouldn't
show
put that on Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon has to be still slightly family friendly.
Yeah.
Like
does it? I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like most people probably. I feel like Patreon is supposed to be like, you're not allowed to put porn on there, but some people try to sneak it in. Where like OF is 100% like supposed to be porn until they decide they were like, oh, we want to be Patreon, but then they realized that they built an entire industry on titties and couldn't do it.
Yeah, I think that was more or less the pressure from the like credit card companies and stuff.
Yeah.
Did we discuss this once? I don't know if we. Yeah. Anyways,
I don't remember. We discussed a lot of things we probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting. I don't know if this is gonna fuck things up, but I keep forgetting. There's your little OnlyFigs logo. I keep forgetting to put it on the the show every week because we switch. Because I'm so used to going into the 3-person booth with all 3 of us that now when we don't, I get confused and forget to put because I completely forgot that I made a 2-person version with the OnlyFigs logo. Real quick, let me get the cop of chat. Man, Target had the DeLorean today. It was very tempting for 160. It was the Lego DeLorean to be exact. Yeah, but that's the big one, right? I would rather have the smaller in scale one with the minifigs, but that one's gonna be more expensive because it's harder to find because it's been retired for a while. Um, will you be the Bukakier or the Bukaki? Well,
Well, he's got to earn the money.
yeah, I'm earning the money, so I don't think I'm gonna be the uh, I'm very much gonna be the E in Bukaki.
You never know. You never know.
I don't think anyone pays someone else to Bukaki them.
This world, people will pay for anything.
I'm aware, but it's very rare in general.
I mean, if you want to catch it, you can. I'm totally fine with that. I'm just saying.
Well, I'm saying I'm not gonna have a choice. Like I feel like, I feel like I'm the male in this side of things, so like it's not really something that I'm gonna have the choice of being like, oh, I'm gonna fucking pay or get paid to do it. I'm gonna have to pay to or get paid to be the Dewey. We're getting fucking banned. The Dewey. trying to toe that line.
I was gone last week, so let me show you the things that I have while we have a few more minutes left to be able to stream this out to the internet. So, one thing actually was a birthday gift from my younger brother, or just my brother, because I mean he's always gonna be younger.
Is he your only brother?
Yes, he is.
Well,
then
you don't really need the prereq, yeah.
I know. I always say like little brother, little sister.
You're just asserting your dominance.
Yes, that is true. He will always be younger than me, unless somehow he progressively ages faster than me, which would make sense because
I mean, if you die, he'll be older than you.
No, but I still would technically be older.
No, birthdays are celebrating life. How many years you've been alive.
No, it's just how long ago you were when you.
When people refer, if someone dies, they say this would have been their 70th birthday. They don't say this is their 70th birthday.
It depends on the person.
I've never heard someone say it the other context. Have you?
Well, now I'm going to say yes because I'm proving myself right. But
so you're kayfabing it. You're making it up. Okay, got it.
We went out earlier. We were waiting. Oh, God,
So Jake asked if you're going to decide last minute that you want to pre-order the Ghost Rider HasLab. And Malhorb's like, he'll throw away the Mephisto figure because it's technically an accessory.
No, I would throw away all of the light-up tires.
Oh, my God.
You only need 4 wheels on the car at one time. So get the ones that you like and then throw the rest of them away. That's it. Simple as that.
There's something wrong with you. You need therapy. More than toy therapy.
We were at GameStop waiting for a catering order of cookies for my
I was very
birthday.
confused when you mentioned GameStop and catering.
Yeah, we were. So it was just one next door. So if you know where there's a Crumble and a GameStop, then you know where I live. I also don't really care. So, anyways, we were waiting
like you live in the parking lot.
It's true. The tent behind it, there's a long cable for electricity, and that's where I'm recording right now.
This is actually the dumpster out in the parking lot. He's renovated it quite well.
It's a small house. So we were in the GameStop, and I saw like this figure, and I was like, oh man, I want to get this, but I made the joke like, Kristen's, oh, well, you know my wife's name. She's gonna be like,
you just doxing everything in this one.
She's like, nah, you don't need that. So I was like, I'm not gonna buy it, but I really wanted to get it. So for my birthday, anyway? No, he came over and I was like, dude, you don't have to give me anything. Honestly, don't buy me anything. But he's like, no, I got you something. You'll never guess what I got. And I opened up the box or opened the bag and it was the GameStop bag in there. And I was like, I know what he bought me. But he got me DC's Future State Batman.
Oh,
so this
nice.
is my first Batman, and this is, if you're unfamiliar with it, is Lucius son.
Fox. Yep.
Yeah, Lucius Fox's son, Lou Fox, and so he's Batman. And I was like, cool, that's my first Batman. And it's funny because he's a really huge fan of Batman. But I told him the joke that you made when we talked about this on the news one day of like
why he has a full mask.
Yeah, which is interesting. Partly, I mean, it's true.
I feel like that's the only reason. Otherwise, DC's
they
just
don't.
It's either that or DC's racist.
But yeah, it is very, very weird that like, hey, yeah, this is a black guy in a Batman suit. Also, he has a mask all the way over his entire face. So yeah, do what you will with that. So that was my Mcfarlane purchase. Cool, Well, not really a purchase, but a gift. So shout out to
Someone
my brother
purchased it
who's-
for you.
Yeah, he's not watching because he doesn't care.
Wow,
But
that's hurtful. No support.
that's a joke. The next thing that I got.
Oh, hold on. Jake's saying Batman Beyond had a full mask with white eyes, and he was white, but it wasn't the same. Like,
yeah, that was also when did Batman Beyond
Batman Beyond was in
air?
it was in the 99, I think.
I was gonna guess like early 2000s. So because that would make sense of Batman Beyond. But
Like it ran side by side with the 4th season of animated series. So I think it was like 99 to 2000.
That's a completely different time and era. You know,
and not to mention that like the idea of the suit was it's supposed to be basically a giant fucking sock that covered his entire body. Like you didn't see anything of him.
Which makes more sense. It was probably late 90s because you know the spandex was really in.
Yeah.
So that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Where literally the only thing that changed about this dude's costume is he has a fucking mouth cover.
Yeah,
technically he does have more bulletproof armor, which is also a questionable choice.
So it's just weird because there's a cutout for the mouth. Like I feel like in the comic it doesn't look like as bad, but this kind of looks like, oh, we have the mouth there, and Todd was like, just paint it black. Yeah, just don't, like shave it down, paint it black. But I mean, it's comic accurate, so cool. Yeah.
I feel like in the comic it probably just looks like he has like a thin thing of spandex over it, so you see like the outline of his face, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Almost like one of those like buff masks that people like wear when they're like out in like the desert and stuff. Where like they wear like a scarf and they just pull it up over their like mouth and nose so they don't.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Also in the book though, you can see his face at some time.
Like if I'm not while he's out in public?
In the mat. Well, was he in public?
Because I assume he takes his mask off while he's behind closed doors.
Not like but like you could see his jaw, like his. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it was later. I don't know.
Maybe it was after they got accused of being racist. They were like, maybe we should show his face.
Something that's a lot less racist, depending on who we were offending. Depending on who we're offending. I got my hands on another Universal turtle, a Universal monster turtle, and it was the one from Target. So I have the mummy, and I have the correct face that will be on his forever.
I feel like that, like you say that, but I feel like that face would have been better if you would just bought another of the movie Mikeys and put that on it.
Oh yeah, that's true. But without doing this, that is the face that you use for sure.
I mean, that's not the face I was going to use.
You're criminal.
I'm sorry. That to me, that face belongs on a normal figure, not on the mummy face. That's just me.
I think it makes more sense on a mummy because when you wrap them up, they decay because that's what mummies do.
But
this is
turtle.
A decayed
Turtles
face.
don't have teeth.
Well, turtles also aren't mummies. Like, so what the fuck do you want? Like, you can't have, accurate historical facts.
I'm just saying, you literally just tried to argue like that's what happens with mummies. They decay. I'm like, well, turtles don't have teeth either, so it's all around not accurate no matter which direction you go.
But are turtles? I think they still decay. It doesn't matter. Perfect. This is probably going to be my favorite.
Jake claims that snapping turtles have teeth. They are not snapping turtles.
I was gonna say turtles do have teeth, but when Nickelodeon and they made the Rise of the Ninja Turtles and they tried to make the turtles like atomically correct to the certain type of turtles they are, everyone had a bitch fit and complained and said Rise of the TMNT is the worst thing ever.
I don't think their problem was the fact that they made them size difference. I think it was all the other stylistic choices, and that Ref was the leader. I think those were the gripes, not the fact that they made them different sizes in colors.
Here's the thing. That argument, I want to do an episode because it has nothing to do with toys. I'll do an episode.
Perfect platform for you right here.
Yeah, let me get on my soapbox about that show, like you did for the $350 non-descriptive Dodge Charger with
yes,
LED wheels.
The non-licensed, even in the comic books, Dodge Charger.
You'll get that reference if you watch the episode Friday. So my last purchase for weekly purchase was something that I wasn't even expecting to get because I was just like out at the mall doing some fun activities for my son, and I walked past the store that I won't say the name of it because I don't want anyone to know where I live.
You've already doxed yourself and your wife multiple times.
But I saw in the window, I was like, oh shit, is that actually out? I completely forgot about that. Which as I'm saying this right now, I'm gonna log into Big Bad Toy Store
to cancel your pre-order. Yeah, want to end up like
because
me and
actually,
get a second one in the mail abruptly after they charge you $40.
I may have canceled it already because I assumed it was like a year past the time it was supposed to come out.
Listen,
so
Mohorb, as much as I'd love to do nothing to do with Toys Tuesdays, I can barely get these two to show up on Wednesdays. You think I'm going to get them to show up a second day a week?
Oh yeah, what you want to? You talking about next Tuesday? Because I'm not available next Tuesday. Maybe Nate might be, but I can't.
Whichever one of you isn't, the other one will be, right?
I definitely can't show up on next Tuesday. Yeah, it looks like I already did cancel that pre-order, so that was good because I just didn't know what's going to come. But it's for the video game, The Last of Us Part 2.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and I'm gonna kayfabe it as if I
didn't already open it.
Yeah, I did. I completely did.
You're like, I'm gonna kayfabe it, but then you open it and show that it's empty.
This is actually such a cool setup that
is really cool.
I kind of want to just put it back in the box because it's so cool.
I'd almost say if you didn't put it in the back box, would you throw the box away?
No, I'm gonna keep this box.
Okay, I was gonna say is you could pop the plastic window out and just put them inside it so you have the backdrop.
Like that backdrop on it? Yeah.
So that way you wouldn't have to they wouldn't be frozen in time in that shitty plastic shell, is what I was.
That's fair. Well, I have them out of the box. I couldn't resist. It's weird because people were actually talking about the face sculpt not being 100% accurate to Ellie, but I think it's a very, very close job. Let's bring out my handy dandy focusing tool.
And it's focusing on the box, but not her. There we go.
It's not.
It's a good head sculpt. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember what she looks like.
Yeah, well, I mean,
she's not on the front, is she?
The only thing that I will say is it is true that you didn't you kind of can't do like the iconic angry face Ellie, and this game is all about angry Ellie, so that's fair. But I didn't buy it for angry Ellie. I just bought it because I absolutely love this game, and I honestly wish the second character in this box was not this character, but I still love this character. I still love it.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm not going to spoil anything for the game because I know Michael plays games 12 years after it's been released.
Fact.
So there is another character in the game who I would actually really have loved to have a 2-pack of them two together as opposed to having Joel. But
is it her lover?
No, it's the other protagonist in the game.
I just know that she has a lover, and people were like, oh no, she likes girls, and I'm like, okay.
Oh, Dina, yeah, that's who you're referring to.
Sure.
Which she's a cool character, but I wouldn't want a figure of her. The other main character of the game is Abby, and that's
maybe Abby was the one I was thinking of. I didn't realize that they were.
No. Well, yeah, of course. If you didn't know, the internet was more upset about Abby than they were about her being.
I just assumed that Abby was the same person that she was lovers with because everyone's so angry at Abby. So I was like, oh, they're like, how dare you taint our Ellie?
No, they were mad at Abby for a completely different reason. Which, if you play the game, you would totally know what I mean. But I mean, this is just always great. I feel like Neca I don't think Neca made this. You can answer this up. So, Neca clearly, I'm gonna say publisher, right?
No, they made it.
Well, so who in the hell is Player Select?
Say what now? Show me.
So on the back of the box, you have Naughty Dog, Player Select, and then Neca.
Where's my?
So as Neca was they're the distributors.
I don't think so, but you're gonna make me fucking Google it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's quality. Detailing is so much like Neca. Just the small, very details. Even the dirt on her Converse, which there's no way I'm gonna get that. I'm not. Oh, I'll try, just for you guys. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you're not gonna get that.
The detail is so great on this figure. She comes with arrows. She has the bow. She has her pocket knife, which is iconic in the game. The other thing that I wish that they would have come with, since I couldn't get Abby, but I did get Joel, I wish they would have given Joel put a guitar in. So that's the one thing I have for you as the accessory whore himself.
To find
you
you a guitar.
Could find me a guitar for a decent cheap price. I feel like that would be so awesome to go with this.
Does the guitar need to be in the same level of detail as NECA?
Not necessarily.
Because Mattel has made guitars for both Honky Tonk Man and Elias from the WWE line.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And also
have
Jeff
to be
Jarrett. So if you're I could put a wash on it to make it look dirty and realistic, but it's not going to be NECA quality, is what I'm getting.
That's fair. That's fair. I just want to be able to have a scene where Joel is playing the guitar and Ellie's just sitting there, and that's kind of cool that I don't have the angry face Ellie because man, that song, woo! Yeah, I can't wait to play that game again. But yeah, so that's my weekly purchases. I have Joel and Ellie. Got the correct Mummy Ninja Turtle, and then.
Oh, you know what I think it is? So I've Googled several different things because I can't get to pull up anything. But when I did player select toys, all of the old NECA video game figures come up. So I wonder if maybe they are the license holder that NECA goes through.
Okay. So NECA's not paying for the license.
Well, they're paying player select for those license.
Right, so they don't have to try and
do every individual one. They go through one parent company that just has a master license for each company.
That's
maybe
cool.
That's my guess. Well, Jake just answered. Player select is just the NECA series of the figures. Oh, never mind then.
Oh,
so we're both fucking stupid. Oh, okay.
That's so weird though, because well, I guess those are older, but I have Crash and I have Spyro, but those I don't think were player select. It was just
those also those aren't older. Those came out recently.
No, the Crash I have is much older. The Spyro is newer because that's been.
Weren't those both out within the past 5 years?
Well, 5 years, that's a long time.
Well, compared to the other, I'm talking fucking Assassin's Creed 1, Gears 1,
BioShock.
Okay. Those are all fucking early 2000s figures, is what I'm getting at. So that's why I'm saying fair. That's not old compared to those.
That's fair. That's fair. All my wishes though is that they do another Nathan Drake because the one that they have, I have been kicking the can to buy because it looks like shit.
It's not that bad in person. I had it, and I liked it.
It looks. I mean, I don't want to put it next to the quality of these figures here.
Well, it's also a figure that came out 10 years ago when Toys R Us was around.
I'll just say it's the PlayStation 3 version of Nathan Drake.
Ironically, it's not. It's the PS4 version because it's from the fourth movie.
I know.
Or movie game.
Fourth game. It looks so bad. I don't know. I maybe if I see it in person. But yeah, I love this line. I love these figures, and that was my weekly purchases. So I'll see you, again next week.
Oh, no, you'll see him again in 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
You guys are on alternating schedules since you can't look each other in the eye anymore. Best part is Nate's gonna be so confused when he comes back because he's not gonna get any of this because I know he doesn't watch the show. As he's explicitly said, he's not a fan. So you're just gonna have to stare up at the entire time, avoiding.
And just not look at.
Yep.
And don't look at him.
You're like, yep, Nate, that's great. Mm-hmm. Cool purchase, man. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh man. Jake says he can do nothing to do Tuesday or do of toys Tuesdays. Here's the problem, Jake. We would get fucking copyright strikes left and right if you were on the show because it would just be nothing but sound bites from The Office and Parks and Rec for a fucking hour in the background.
Oh, I just canceled my pre-order for the Mummy because I did not cancel that one. So that's
Mummy Mikey.
Yeah,
I thought you meant. I was like, wait, you pre-ordered the Mummy figure? That's already in stores too, so you don't even need that one.
Man, my pre-order list on Big Bad is.
Oh, mine's dwindling away too. One of shit I don't want anymore, and two because of shit that I'm getting from AliExpress or in store faster.
Still got that last Ronin Playmates. I'm starting to think that's not even gonna ever come out.
I'm still sad I missed fucking Last Ronin on AliExpress.
Well, here's the thing. The armored one is still showing September 2022. Oh,
on Big Bad?
On Big Bad, yeah.
But AliExpress has been getting things 2 months before everything else.
Yeah.
So like we're not gonna get it from Big Bad this month.
Well, it depends because I think the Toka and Razar showed up and was in stores. So like
Those showed up for the con thingy.
well, I mean that still counts.
It does,
Still,
but it's not quite the. You're
it's
talking
not,
about
it
the
wasn't there
cartoon
for the
one, right? Not the movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the cartoon ones.
But it's still like those were a limited release in some targets on an end cap versus like something that's supposed to be a mass release at comic book shops and e-retailers.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I kind of what? Oh, not Toy Tuesdays.
Nothing to do with Toys Tuesdays. So basically this, but on Tuesdays. And then we show up for 10 minutes and show our.
We would purchases. Have nothing to do on Wednesday.
Wednesday we literally show up. Here's our toys, and then just we'd be done by fucking 10:30. If you include intro and outro and us waiting to go live because we got heated during the show and it took too long
to make our way over. Oh,
I mean, realistically, Jake shouldn't be in a hot tub anyway. He's in fucking Vice City.
Wait, what?
It's too hot there for a hot tub.
You could do a hot tub up in the heat, like if it's
ugh. Why would you do that?
It's all about the joints.
That's like being like, oh, it's 90 and muggy. Let me wear a sweater.
Where is Jake located in? Is he really in Vice City, or is this just like?
I mean, he's Vice City adjacent, to my knowledge.
Are
we doxing him now too? Is that the goal? You're like, I don't want anyone to just focus on me. Gotta get the other fanboy fight club in
Panama City is Jake.
I'm pretty sure Vice City invented hot tubs.
That's true, and waterbeds. Is that doxing? Is he far from Panama City?
I don't know.
Well, that was the question. I know you don't know.
Well, I mean, it's doxing if he confirms where he lives.
Well, you don't have to say where.
He's about 15 miles from Vice City. I work in downtown Vice City, essentially.
Oh, so yes, he's far away from Panama City.
Yes.
Is it Panama City or Panama Bay? Whatever.
I think it's Panama City. Yeah. I just know Panama. That's the only thing I know. But I don't know what I was gonna say now. I'm confused. How are you fucking in downtown Vice City? I thought you worked on a goddamn island.
Maybe it is an island.
Well,
wait, why would a zoo be on an island?
It was an island. Park? I thought it was an island resort. Like it was like a little thingy, like for like rich people to go and they can fucking go and look at the animals and then go into a hotel and stay for the weekend or some shit. I could be wrong.
So wait,
he's 10 hours from Panama.
It doesn't work at a zoo.
He does. It's a zoo island resort.
For rich people.
Yeah, that's why he's dealing with all those famous people that we can't say.
Well, hold on. I didn't even know that was a thing, which I guess is why I'm not rich. But I didn't know. I thought zoos were like an equalizer for, economic.
I mean, some are. Like you could go to the Miami Zoo because you're poor, but then famous people get to go to the Island Zoo Resort because they're rich.
Yeah,
but they could also, if they wanted to, go to the Miami Zoo. They just close it all down so none of the poor people can join them.
I'm just more curious, like, what's in what do you get to do to the animals?
Herd them a goat.
I don't understand.
You get to dress up like them and interact with them. See if you can convince them that you're a different species. Jake informed us that there are it keeps moving. There are 6 islands off the coast of Miami proper. I mean, I don't know where Miami is on that fucking little chode dick that they call Florida.
Is that like the Bahamas, like the Virgin Islands? Is that the islands you're talking about? Or like
South Beach is literally an island. Biscayne Key is an island, and there are 5 other islands right there.
Oh, like the Keys Island. That's what he's talking about. Florida Keys Island.
Sure. I think that's Miami is on the southeast tip of the penis. I'm a child.
This is what they come here for. This is what they come.
They come here for the wee jokes. No, the Keys are like 40 minutes south.
So there's just a ton of islands.
Yeah, apparently there's
here.
just a bunch of little like particles floating around the tip down there. And you can just pick one and build a zoo on it like it's fucking Jurassic Park. Biscayne is how you pronounce that. Oh, well then they should probably fucking change it because it looks like Biscanye.
What?
The way that it's spelled. Where'd it go? I have to fucking find out. It's Biscayne. If it was a K instead of a C, it'd be Kanye. Just saying. So it looks like Biscane. Or Biscanye.
Oh my god.
The Schmegma.
Island.
The island is the Schmegma.
Schmegma Island.
Oh my god, what have we done? It's the island, not hip hop.
What have we done? This is you and Jake.
You're a part of this. Don't pretend. Just because you're Nate in makeup doesn't mean you're not part of this.
Fusion Nate.
That's not much better. At least we know which one of you is the dominant. Oh my god. Nate's good. There's so many things Nate's missing out on here. Like, I've lost track. I know there's something I have to remember to clip for fucking TikTok, but I can't remember. I think it was our whole conversation about at the beginning about about the tips touching. That's what it was.
Stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. You touching tips and not being able to look each other in the eye anymore.
Just clip that up and just send it to him.
As long as Jarmar is laughing, it's okay. We are not being racist.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you'll find out in a few weeks if I'm laughing with you, or
there's an article comes out,
or if I'm slowly typing to my lawyers.
Low tier YouTuber gets canceled after co-host files racist claims on TikTok.
That is very true.
Listen, for the record, you're the one who said that Nate pretends to be you, and
I said me and Nate are the same people. That's what I said.
There involves some changes that involve makeup artists at that point, because I don't know if you guys know this, but you are not twins. At least not,
I don't know what you mean.
At least not identically. Might be paternal twins.
No, we actually have the same mom.
Also, celebrities will rarely go to city-owned zoos since they legally can't shut them down since it's a public... Oh, that's surprising. I didn't know that. I also didn't know that any zoo was city-owned. I always assumed that they were all private-owned.
Well, that's why they're named after the city.
Well, I assumed it's just lazy. Like, why would we fucking come up with a fancy name? We could just fucking steal the name of the city for free and then have people come here because of that.
My taxes pay for a zoo,
so you shouldn't have to pay to get in.
I should be able to just take any animal I want.
I wasn't gonna go that far, but I was gonna say you should be able to stroll right in, not have to pay an admission fee.
That's true too. You definitely have to pay an admission fee.
I'm not reading the comment, but there's a comment I really want you to see. That's great. It's a follow-up to the low-tier YouTuber gets canceled after co-host quits and claims racist. It's really, really funny.
I hope it's a Photoshop photo of you, like a mugshot or something.
I thought you were going to see a Photoshop photo of Nate. And...
Oh, God. No, but I do have a photo I'll show you. I'm sure it's in my phone somewhere of what happens when you try and do that. And I'll just leave it at that.
Wait, when you try to do what?
Just I'll send it to you later.
Okay, yeah, we'll discuss that off air. We only got a couple minutes left of this fucking train wreck anyway. By that logic, Jarmar can go into a public middle school and take a child.
I mean, no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna. No, so here's the thing. I didn't say I was gonna take one of the animals that had parents.
What are you gonna do to their parents? Most of them have parents.
You know, not all of them.
I feel like if it's a baby, they do, because most of those baby ones are usually born there. They're in there trying to make the animals fuck, so that way they can have more animals when they die.
Oh, so that's what they do at the private zoo.
Exactly. You get to watch them fuck.
You get to watch. Oh, Jake, your job
The
is so
island,
weird.
the island zoo's name actually just spells out the initials are cuck.
Why do you work at such a weird place, man?
Horde wants to know what's behind the closet door, or behind the closet door behind you. Can we open the door on stream?
This door here?
Yeah.
It's not a closet. It's just to the laundry room.
I thought it was to the staircase.
Well, yeah, there's this. So when to go upstairs, it's not really upstairs because it's like a split level. So it's not like it's only like the meter.
I mean, you have to go upstairs to get to it.
Yeah, but it's
That's
like
literally
not
in the name.
Staircase. It's just more just a few stairs. But here is the laundry room. So you go through the laundry room where the washer and dryer and all our laundry and toilet paper and stuff like that's in there. And then you go up more steps, or then you go up the steps to take you to like the family room area. If that makes sense.
I'm sorry. I need to address something real quick.
I have a closet right here, but not right there.
Yeah. So Jake is saying that watching animals fuck at the zoo is just no different than accidentally seeing nudes on someone's phone when you're servicing it. First off, I'm pretty sure anyone who's servicing a phone has been explicitly told to never look through their photos on that phone for privacy issues.
Very true.
So it's not the same because you're intentionally trying to see like, ooh, I want to see her naked. Let me look through her photos and see if she got any nudes versus watching some penguins fuck.
Here's the thing. Anytime you transfer information from one phone to another, you say, here's everything, the context list, and then go ahead and check your photos. That's what we do. Because it's not glorious. It's not what you think. It's not the person
it's never the person you want.
It's oh my god, I can't believe I saw that, and now I won't be able to sleep at night. That's the situation that happens. Which I guess is a lot like watching two goats fuck.
Herder, I'm a goat. That's gonna be the closeout. God. Did you read the comment that I told you to read?
Oh no, I didn't bring up Twitch.
Oh, I'm gonna take a picture and send it to you because I'm not saying it.
That's what I say. I would just say take a photo or something.
Let me take a. Oh, I have to unlock
I'm trying to find.
Oh, like God, it's already 11. Fuck, we're
polls of what I could do for.
There we go.
Where did you send it in?
I haven't sent it yet. I just literally took the picture.
Oh, my Discord went off. That's why I thought you sent it in Discord.
Like, no, that would be weird.
I mean, if you did a screen grab on your computer and then sent me a screenshot of that.
First off, you realize that we use Discord to visually record this. So if I did that, it would fuck up the screen that we're watching right now.
No, I'm in Discord right now.
I would have to click away from the video feed to send you a message.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true, because you don't have two monitors.
You can have two windows of Discord open?
Yeah, well, you could just have, like, you could do the pop-up for the videos, like for the camera feed, and then you could have the regular Discord open separately.
Oh, that's news to me. I mean, I still won't do that, but that's news to me. People
I
watching
always
this on
have it in
YouTube
the
next
pop-up.
week who can't see the chat will be really... Oh, yes, they will be so confused. Which is why if you're watching this on YouTube, I get you're confused, but come join us on Twitch.
It's totally worth it.
It is. Like, this is borderline more fun than the actual podcast, which gets significantly more views anyway, but it's just fucking beautiful chaos about penguins fucking... See, that's why I didn't want to say it on air, but like I just like it's too good to not bring up.
It was a ball. I don't want to say. I don't know if that's too soon. I don't know, but it turns out Nate's the Jesse Smollett of the Toy Podcast.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know his name Jesse Smollett or whatever, the dude who had he faked the hate crime against himself.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah,
that was a while ago. I think that's not too soon.
No, yeah, I guess it's true. But that's what I was saying. Nate is that guy of the toy bite. He has nothing to do with it. I hope everything's okay with it. while we're just making jokes.
Oh man. Also, I'm curious. Ravenous isn't here tonight. I feel like they're missing out.
That's fair.
Because we've had like 6 people in and out of the stream tonight, so I'm surprised Ravenous hasn't made an appearance. But you know what? We've well past our hour marker at this point. So we're gonna close it out. Let me get sit up here so we can do this. Please make sure to follow us here on Twitch to catch us every week for Wednesday Night Onlyfigs at 10 p.m. ish Eastern Standard Time. Head over to youtube.com/Modern Toy Fair, where you can catch the weekly podcast, where this week we are going to be talking about the wonderful HasLab Ghostwriter crowdfunded project, where I put all of the whiny babies on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube in their place and completely demolish all of their stupid arguments about why it's not worth it. If you're watching this on YouTube, join us, twitch.tv/Modern Toy Fair. Go subscribe to the YouTube. I forgot that part. Follow us, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Modern Toy Fair. Check out Jarmar _games on Metal, MEDEAL, right?
Yeah, that's metal.tv, MED, like Medal of Honor.
Yes, not metal, like, yeah, not Nate at the Ghost concert. But yes, we'll try to have a link in the YouTube description if he ever sends it to me. What else am I forgetting? Oh, check out Why You a Gamer on all major podcast platforms. Did Nate text you what he wanted this podcast to be for this week?
Oh,
because I know he did for the podcast, but I didn't know if he sent you one for Onlyfigs.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't actually check the text messages, but now I see. He said, "Don't forget to tune in next week on our new podcast. It's just gonna be me and Nate. It's gonna be a little bit awkward for us to."
You gotta finish the bit. You gotta finish it. You can't start and not finish.
It's a little bit awkward because it's gonna be the first podcast that we do in person. It's the name of it is just.
Say it.
I can't even get it out.
Say it.
The name of the show is gonna be Don't Touch Tips, and it's just gonna help us grow as a grower, as a friendship, and I don't mean that any pun intended.
Make sure to check out that wonderful podcast to find out that Nate and Jarmar are growers, not showers. Hopefully we'll tune in next week. Thank you for stopping by, and hopefully we'll see you next week. Same toy time, same Toy Fair channel. Thank you for watching.